It's the host club Apollo. I suppose it's only natural that you be confused. You'll have to forgive my manners. You currently find yourself in the host club Apollo. And I am the head host, Jeiku Amagane. Charmed to meet you. Let's take things one step at a time now, shall we? This place, the host club, reveals itself to those who subconsciously have a purpose to be here. You can think of it as a place that exists outside the world as you understand it, but connected by many gateways. Out of curiosity, what kind of door did you see when coming in? Green, huh? Ah, that's the Shinjuku gateway. However, it seems you managed to find the back door. The front is much more well maintained, I assure you. I take it you had a long week? Looking to unwind and relax? Maybe have a few drinks. That's what I thought. There's your purpose right there. Now, what are you waiting for? Let's grab a seat. Once more, my name is Jeiku, and I'll be in your care for tonight. Well, let's enjoy ourselves. Hello? Hey, did you guys like that? Like that lore video? どうだったかな? みんな気に入ったかな? Okay, well, let's just say one more time, I'm Jeiku Amagane, and I hope you liked that lore video. Alright, let's do this. I'm telling you, oh yeah, I softly whisper, tonight, you are my angel. 愛してるよ Oh yeah 二人は一つに Tonight I just say wherever you are I always make you smile Wherever you are I'm always by your side Whatever you say 君を思う気持ち I promise you forever right now Oh yeah Oh my god Ah! I don't need a reason Oh yeah I just want you, baby. Alright, alright. Day after day この先長いことずっと Oh yeah どうかこんな僕とずっと死ぬまで Stay with me We carry on Wherever you are I always make you smile Wherever you are I always by your side Whatever you say 君を思う気持ち I promise you forever right now Wherever you are I never make you cry Wherever you are I never say goodbye Whatever you say 君を思う気持ち I promise you forever right now 僕らが出会った日は二人にとって一番永遠の記念すべき日だねそして今日という日は二人にとって二番永遠の記念すべき日だねOh my god. Oh, how was that? Oh, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Oh my goodness. Why did I decide to sing on my debut stream? I don't even know how to sing. Don't mind my hand. I have hand tracking on this model, which is fantastic. So when I take a sip of water or something, my hands raise up like this. Hey guys. 皆さん、日本人の方見てますかな？よろしくな。So, where were we? Right. Where we left off, we had a lore video. We had a little bit of a karaoke there. And from that, I wonder, do you guys have a bit of an idea of what I'm like? Maybe you're intrigued. Maybe you'd like to know a little bit more even. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. It looks like my chat is disappearing a little bit fast. It's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it. Let me know anything in the comments if there's any issues. I'm reading them. It's just, this is my very first time actually ever going live. No test streams, nothing. I just did everything behind the scenes. So, should marry you? Yes. We'll get around to that eventually. Oh yeah. Yeah, pigs in the chat. What about that? Anyways, yeah. I'm Jeiku Amagane, as I mentioned several times now. And in a moment here, we'll go over to some slides that I've prepared. I just thought it might be a good idea to get to know each other. And if you're going to be in my care and I'm going to be in your care, then we really should get the formalities of the way. And let me tell you about myself, All right. I think my chat is lagging on my Streamlabs. Let's see if I get the other chat going here. All right, if you see me kind of look to the side, I'm just trying to get my chat kind of in the right place. Okay, this should work. Do you have transdimensional powers? How I ended up working at this host club. Now that is going to be a story for another time. I hate to say it, but let's just say I'm not from your world as you know it, but certain events caused me to end up working at this host club as I needed a job after I also got isekai'd. So, the world gates, they kind of go a little bit wacky. in all different kind of directions. This is actually host club to another world. Yes, this is host club to another world. Welcome to my extra dimensional host club. 皆さんようこそようこそ。座って座ってね。Everyone take a seat. All right. Are we ready to move on to some slides? I think we are. Okay. Let's do this. Also, I have no idea if this VOD is recording because I have no experience. So if somehow this debut stream doesn't get recorded, I'm probably gonna cry. All right. Let's go over to the slides. Let me just position myself here. Let me get seated. Yasha yasha. All right. Okay, let's relax a little bit, shall we? And let me pull up some slides. Okay, actually, the chat is kind of in the way of my big old head here. Let me go down a bit. Okay, is that okay? I hope that's okay. Is this PowerPoint? Yes, this is PowerPoint. You know, host clubs also have limited budgets, okay? So let's just keep that in mind. Okay. So yeah, Jeiku Amagane, as I said, is my name, Amagane Jeiku. And here's my self-introduction. これから自己紹介に行くと思っております。じゃあ、行きましょうか。All right, about me. So, as I mentioned, I am from... Actually, can we get a pointer in here? Turn on the laser pointer. Yeah, sweet. All right, actually, one moment here. We're going to move the tab over to my main monitor so I'm not looking off screen. Little technical difficulties here. Don't mind me. Okay. Let's get chat up on the other side, other screen here. Okay, we're good. So, where was I? Right. I am from the host club Apollo, as you all know. Apollo being the, god of, what is it? Song, the god of dance, that kind of stuff, right? Also, the laser pointer is lagging on my screen here, so if it's lagging for you guys, let me know. So, my favorite color is a nice royal red, which you can kind of see here. My color scheme is based on this this hexa. So if you guys ever are interested in my color and you want to add it to some sort of art or anything like that, okay, I'm gonna turn the laser pointer off. It's lagging too much on my screen. But yeah, as I was saying, if you ever want to do any sort of art, anything related to my character, this kind of deep royal red is my color because, well, I enjoyed the nicer things in life, and I think this red, really brings it out in me, don't you think? So, I have a height of 180 centimeters, or for those people from the western parts of the world in chat, 5'11" inches. My age? Well, okay. Never ask a host their age. I think you'll find this may save you from an unfortunate demise due to unforeseen circumstances. So, you've been warned. Actually, okay, before we go into other stuff, I want to shout out my mama, my model mama, Kamijo-sama. Kamijo-san, いますかな？とにかく、モデル作った人は、この亀女さん、ぜひぜひ応援してくださいね。ありがとうございます。Yes, so this Kamejo-san is the one who made my model. Thank you so much for being my model, Mama. It's a very beautiful model, isn't it? Hey, I love my hair. I love my accents. I love this nice warm jacket, the turtleneck. Ooh. Wait, where were we? So, languages I speak. English. I don't know if you could tell. Japanese. 日本語でも OK ですので、日本人のなんか見てる方がいらっしゃった場合は、日本語でも日本語でもコメントのところに、チャットのところに、ぜひぜひ、何でも書いて、くればよろしいと思っています。すみません。会話ぐらいはできますなんですけど、そこまでうまいとなんか言いません。悪い悪い。Anyways, I also speak some rusty French. At one point, my French was like native level or fluent level at least. But I think when I picked up Japanese, it kind of left me a bit. Mais je parle un petit peu de français, d'accord? Bienvenue chez Apollo. Je m'appelle Jeiku Amagane, host extraordinaire. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. And right, my stream overlays, which you see behind me here, this nice kind of red with the stars, those were made by me. Yeah, my logo was made by me. My chat was made by me. I kind of went all out for this. You could say I wanted to look right, but maybe I'm actually just broke. He speaks French from the rusty province of France. 日本語助かる。スレンさんありがとうございます。見てくれて。Okay, let's keep moving, shall we? Okay, on to some fun stuff. My fan emoji, 日本語だったらおしまくて呼んでますよね is the sparkling wine emoji. スパークリングワインボトルの、ボトルというか、このグラスの字で、赤ハートも使いたいと思ってます。So yeah, the sparkling wine glasses, the cheering specifically, toasting. As I'm a host, I think it's quite fitting. And the red heart, because again, this kind of royal red is my color scheme and I love it so, so much. Yeah, feel free to use my Oshi marks in the chat there. Much appreciated. Yeah, if you guys are never sure what to say, or if you're not sure what to say in chat, feel free to just throw my Oshi marks in there when you want to support, It means a lot. Okay, fan name. I never really got that far. Of course, as a host, I feel like guests makes sense, but it's also not very creative. I would love something more personal. Filthy animals. Well, we'll try and keep it a little more relevant to the whole host kind of thing. But yeah, feel free to send me some suggestions if you'd like. Hashtags, right. So if you're tweeting at me or something like that, I currently just have the two. So hashtag Jeiku Live. Oh, patrons. Oh, Biffy, I love that. Patrons. Ooh, my patrons. Okay, maybe we'll go with that. My patrons. I like it. But yeah, we can change it around too. So you know what? We'll say patrons for now because that is fantastic. But anyways, for the time being, yeah, my hashtags. So hashtag Jeiku Live for if you're tweeting at my live. Just kind of very general. And then if you want to make art of me, I would love for you to make art. And if you do, please tag hashtag Amagane art. I think this was the most fitting. Fan name Poggies. That's cute. Okay. What did I miss? Oh, we're just talking about my fan mark, my hashtags, that kind of stuff. Didn't miss too much there. We also missed me speaking, I don't know when you left, but a little bit of the languages I know. Yeah, any art is much appreciated, of course. I'll post a full body kind of image of my character. I don't have a reference sheet, unfortunately. I hope to get one eventually. But for now, with no reference sheet, we're just gonna kind of stick with the model, unfortunately. I have some fan art, but of course, that's not exactly a reference sheet quality. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, so you guys want to know about me, hey? Well, here you go. My hobbies. Okay, let me preface this by saying I wrote this in a little bit of a rush. Trying to piece together that lore video. So hobbies and likes, you might think these are kind of like the same thing, but just allow me this one, please. なんか趣味でこれから自己紹介すると思ってます。紹介すると思ってます。Okay, so hobbies. So I'm pretty much a house husband. Let's get that out of the way. I love to cook. I love to clean. And those are some of my main hobbies, like cooking up a new recipe or something like that. Especially for other people. Cooking for other people, it's just satisfying, like other people eating your food almost makes it taste like even better for yourself, right? And then cleaning, I can't stand having like a messy place. So I'm constantly, like wiping down counters, dusting down cabinets. I never go a day without making my bed. I think that's I think the day we stop making our beds is the day we fall into anarchy. Or something like that. Right. Coding sometimes. Well, one of my pastimes is definitely software related programming. I know if we're talking about languages and coding, I know a whole bunch more, but that's nerd stuff. So I won't bore you. Don't worry. So next, you guys may have figured this one out by now. バレちゃったかもけど、歌うことがすごく好きので、これからもいろんなカラオケ配信などもやりたいと思っております。Yeah, I love to sing, and I really hope to do a lot of karaoke streams in the future. I'd like to practice more because I'm definitely not very good, but it's something that I wanted to make part of my channel. I think that being able to sing and getting better at singing is something that has always been a passion of mine. So, with that being said, gaming. I could have made a whole page about this, but if I'm being honest, I've been so busy lately, between life stuff and setting up for this debut. Oh, my singing's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll get to the other stuff as we speak along here. But yeah, I'm currently a big fan of Valorant. I used to play CSGO, years ago, and I loved it, but I can never go back to that game. I tried playing it a few weeks ago, sorry. And man, it was not a pleasant experience. So I'll stick to Valorant, I think. I also play a lot of League of Legends. I know, judge me as much as you want, but I can't help love the game as much as I hate it. And Phasmophobia. I like spooky games. I get scared easily though, so whenever I stream spooky games, expect me to scream a lot. You've been warned. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. I'd like to play a lot of games though. If you've seen my stream schedule actually, which is pinned to my Twitter page, then you'll see that this week I'll be playing all kinds of games like FTL, Faster Than Light. That's an old game, but a good one. I'm playing League on Saturday. And what is it? I'm playing some sort of, what's it called? Like house cleaning, house flipper, that one. So I'm going to get down and dirty as a host, and I'm going to start cleaning up old beaten up houses. And yeah, flipping them for hopefully a profit. I mean, knowing me, I might just end up in the hole and owing debts to many people, but we'll do our best. And that one is on Tuesday, yeah. Anyways, where was I? Drinking wine and cocktails. Speaking of, I'm going to take a sip of water here. One moment. I don't know if you can hear my swallowing, but don't mind me, please. What are we saying in the chat here? Phasmo, let's go. Phasmo. FTL is so hard. FTL is such a hard game. Not to get too sidetracked here, but I beat it like once, like 6-8 years ago, and then I never touched the game because I peaked. But I want to give it another go because I remember really enjoying it. So, all right, favorite cocktail. Well, I'm glad you asked. We're gonna go over this really quickly. I love sparkling wine especially. We'll get to the cocktail in a second. I love sparkling wine especially, okay? And my favorite sparkling wine is Prosecco. Oh, I love nothing more than to open a bottle of Prosecco and enjoy it after like a long week, you know? Oh, Prosecco and a bath. Oh, man, I'm just getting excited thinking about it. All right. Anyways, I also like white wines and occasionally a red wine, but I like the sweeter ones. So even like a rosé is nice for me. All right, cocktail. So everyone's asking what's my favorite cocktail. Sex on the beach. Okay, moving on. Travel and adventure. I love to travel. When I'm not bound to this host club during my hosting hours, I do like to get out and about, get outside, go on hikes, go to places I've never been. Adventure, climbing mountains, getting lost in a city, that kind of stuff. I mentioned on Twitter, but I used to live in Japan actually. So when I was there, I went on something like 20 trips within a year or something, even more than 20. I really think like I visited like 25 or more prefectures, and there's like 50 prefectures in the country. Um, are you magically bound to the host dimension during work hours? Um, we won't get into the details, but let's just say I have a contract and I can't break the contract because my soul is kind of bound to it. So when I'm working. But don't worry because I love this. I love doing this, and it's something that I hope to keep doing every day now. Not that I have a choice. あー誰か助けて呪いから助けて It's okay, it's okay. Just joking. I have to say I'm joking for legal reasons. Continuing on. This last one, I don't quite remember what it said, but my host club manager told me to cross it off, so we just won't worry about it. Yeah. Okay, moving on to likes. So, in the wintertime, I like to go snowboarding whenever I can. I'm not always near mountains, so it's not always realistic. But even if there's like anywhere with snow, I will find a place. I will bring my snowboard and I will go down it, no matter how small, no matter how sad and pathetic, just because, your host boy needs to get his dose of snowboarding in. All right. VTubers. Oh, I love, also tennis. Pardon me. In the summer months, I love to play tennis. Very posh, right? Is that what they say about tennis? I don't know. Moving on. I love VTubers. I mean, if you want to ask me what really got me into this, why am I here today? Niji Sanji Ien's Luxium. I watched that debut live and I was in the hole. I was gone ever since, I'm not trying to copy Luxium in any sort of way. I want to be myself. I want to be unique. I want to be your Jeiku. I want to be your host. But I will admit that it is a happy inspiration that I do draw from. So, fashion. Okay, so as far as fashion goes, this is one of my hobbies that I've had for a while, and I admittedly spend way too much money on clothes. But yeah, I love Japanese fashion. There's a lot of different brands I'm into. We won't get into which ones today, but I might do like a fashion stream at some point. What do people think about that? Maybe like I review outfits that chat sends me, that my patrons send me to review. Or maybe we just do some online shopping together and look at clothes. I don't even know if that's like allowed, but that sounds like fun to me. European fashion, of course. There is countless fantastic European fashion brands, most of which I can't afford, but doesn't mean I don't love them any less. Please fashion stream? Ooh, well maybe. Okay, so streetwear and techwear. I do follow the streetwear scene, the techwear scene a little bit. I own some techwear myself, like weird pants with like chains hanging down, that kind of thing, right? And okay, well, I'm making it sound odd for myself, but if you know techwear, then you kind of know what I'm saying. Some like more off mainstream Nike kind of stuff, and streetwear as well, which again falls into that sort of thrifty sort of look, but like classy thrifty, Fashion buddies, yeah, Celine, fashion buddies, yeah. Oh my god. I love to drink tea and coffee. I don't think anyone here can probably go a day without drinking their favorite beverage. So for me, that's a nice cup of tea or a nice cup of coffee with sugar. Both of them. I need sweet things in my life, just like you guys are going to be my sweet chat, I hope. I like a nice black tea with some sugar and milk. Like I think that's the British style of doing it. Or just a coffee of two creams, two sugar. If you ever are given the opportunity to treat me to a coffee. Anime and music, we'll talk about that a bit more because it's pretty big. and dislikes messy hair. Let me just say, having hair this fabulous is not easy. Okay, it takes sometimes ungodly amounts of time to get it right, especially when you wake up with bedhead, and you got to go to work, but you don't have time to hop in the shower, and you just got to like stick your hands in the sink and hope that you can kind of style your hair somehow. You know what I mean? So it's I have nightmares about messy hair. Let's put it that way. Tech wear, cargo joggers with straps on everything. Oh, I have some of those. Let me tell you. Oh, also, I don't like cooked eggs. Raw eggs are okay. Like if I have to eat cooked eggs, I will. But like like a burrito or something maybe. But let me just make it clear that I prefer raw eggs. Okay, I know that in like European Western countries, North America, you can't really get like safe raw eggs, but sometimes I just kind of YOLO it, like if I'm doing cooking and I've got like a nice gyudon, like a beef bowl with like rice and beef and onions and I'm just getting hungry. Crack open a raw egg on top of that. Oh, so good. Elaborate. You just got to give it a try. If you ever do visit Japan, then they have like kind of packets of like raw egg. They're not quite raw egg, but it's kind of like the yolk kind of as a sauce almost, and you just kind of pour the packet over your rice, and it makes it taste amazing. I don't get why raw eggs are safe in Japan, but not the US. They're washed the same way. Yeah, I think there's like a certain like a level of quality testing that gets approved. But all I know is that I really wish I could have them more often than I do. Raw eggs the way. Okay, we've got raw egg supporters in the chat. I am very happy right now. Japan is so much better about. Well, let's move on here because we've been talking about eggs for a little bit too long, I think. Music. So music is one of my big, I won't say, passions, I guess, but also one of my main kind of hobbies. I listen to music all day, every day, and let's start with some categories here that I like. J-rock. So like One OK Rock, as you saw, that I sang. Man with a Mission, or is it Man on a Mission? I may have typoed this in my haste to get this ready. Gacked. I'm a fan of Gacked. Bump of Chicken, of course, and more. Many, many more. J-pop, I like MA, I like Lisa. Radwimps. Radwimps is my favorite Japanese band, without a doubt. I know the lyrics to almost all their songs. I almost always sing them whenever I go to karaoke. And I just love like the Shinkai movies, like Your Name, Weathering with You. I think even Garden of Words was Shinkai, was it not? But not that it had Radwimps in it, just in general. One OK Rock, let's go. J-pop. Oh no, I said that already. Silly me. K-pop. I'm a fan of Twice. I'm a fan of Mamamoo, BTS, and a whole bunch of other groups, like Blackpink. The ones you'd probably be familiar with. Big fan of K-pop. Sometimes I'll just listen to it in the car, when I'm driving. Punk rock. This is probably my favorite genre of music ever. Like so the Fall Out Boy, All Time Low, Jimmy Eat World, Bowling for Soup. Anyone? Garden of Words of Shinkai and also featured Radwimps. Oh, thank you. So it did have Radwimps in it. Yeah, because I always felt that it did, but I don't know any of the songs specifically that Radwimps did in that one. But I have seen the movie countless times. It's pretty short. I recommend it. Watch Garden of Words if you haven't already. Yeah, Jimmy Eat World, I guess it's old school, but the classics never age, as they say. Jeiku confirmed likes pop punk. Oh yeah, all kinds. I like pop. I like punk. I like punk rock. I like rock, but definitely punk rock is the one that I love to jam out to. If you're going for like a late night drive in the car and you just want to like feel in the moment, just windows down, stereo up, punk rock, and I promise you will never look back. Except to make sure there's no cars behind you. Please drive safely. Jeiku confirmed, not actually a punk. I am a closet punk, I guess. I mean, I like the dress like this, but I also love punk rock music just as much as the next guy. Western music, I listen to a lot of Western music too, but it's all over the place. So like Olivia Rodrigo, I don't know if anyone in the chat heard my very scuff cover of Driver's License. Nas X, big fan, Little Nas X. Post Malone for sure, big inspiration. Yep, yeehaw. Macklemore for sure, and then so many more. Maybe we'll find out in the future. Anime, let's move on. So, as for shonen anime, I love One Piece. I've watched most of One Piece. It has admittedly been a few months since I've caught up with the anime, and I haven't read the manga. I know there are some, manga supremacists out there, and I totally respect that. I'm not disagreeing that it's probably better. It's just that I like to watch anime, One Piece, let's go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I've been really into One Piece pretty much my whole life, I could say, honestly. I have like the signature of the voice actor for Luffy and the voice actor for Buggy. That's like a pride point for me. To be clear though, the English dub voice actors, and I don't actually watch the dub because I mean, obviously sub over dub, but I think it was still an opportunity that I could not pass up on. Hella jealous. Yeah, it is it. You know what? Like, I definitely treasure those autographs. Okay, anyways. Let's catch up on chat here. How do you feel about the mess that is the Fate series? You know what? I've always wanted to get into the Fate series. One thing I really remember being in Japan was I was a bit of like a Game Center shark. I would always be in the Game Centers like okay, specifically I was like a grease monkey. I was always playing Initial D Drift King or whatever. The Initial D one essentially, and I would be racing like Japanese people across the country, and every time like after my classes, in Tokyo, I would go down to the arcade and I would grind out some races against people. It was so much fun. But anyways, back to my point, there were a lot of Fate arcade games, and there were so many characters. I have friends that have been obsessed with Fate in the past, and it just seems like if I get into Fate, it would be like getting into Final Fantasy 14. I would never get out, even if it's messy. I just feel that way, Looks like we're at 20 viewers. Hello. Anyone coming in just now? If you missed it, we had a lore reveal already, and we had a little bit of a singing surprise, which was fun. At the moment, we're just going over my interests, doing a bit of a, introduction, a Jiko Shokai. And if you missed it and you like to watch it, hopefully you can check out the VOD afterwards. Okay, where were we? So, Grand Order has more waifus than I ever thought possible. Yeah, that show really has so many characters. Your anime list is Pog. Thank you. Let's keep going. Boku no Hero. I haven't watched the last bit of the latest season just because I wouldn't say I got bored of it. I want to say I got burnt out because it was just a lot of kind of back and forth fighting. Jujutsu Kaisen, love that show, of course. Also love Kimetsu no Yaiba. I don't know why I forgot to put it here. Maybe because it's shonen. It's a shonen show. That one's great. If you've seen Mugen Train, that was also a great movie. Okay, isekai. I love isekai. I love isekai trash, especially. Some of the worst isekai I actually really enjoy, and I did not put them on here to not embarrass myself further. But I will openly admit that some of the worst shows out there are definitely isekai. because they just there's so many, and some of them have the worst stories ever. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy them. A very guilty hobby of mine. But some good isekai I enjoy. Rising of the Shield Hero. What is it? Tate no Yusha no nanika nanika. Slime. Ano toki slime de umare kawatta or something like that. That time I was reincarnated as a slime. This one's more recent. I don't know if people know it. Tensai Oji. Specifically, a genius prince raises a country out of debt. So yeah, those isekais have some of the stupidest titles I have ever seen. Okay, let me take a quick sip of water here. Okay. Where were we? Right. Tensei Overly Cautious Hero. That one was kind of bad, but I liked it. Tensei Oji is great, right? It is so underrated. I wish it was on Crunchyroll because it's just a fantastic show. Or maybe it is, but I don't think I remember seeing it there. Hand reveal. You want to see it again? Let me tease my hand there a little bit. Come on, get up there. Hello, hand. Oh, you know what? I'm looking with stream delay. That's why. Okay. I only saw it in Funimation. Yeah. But wait. Rizuri, like Funimation, I think their library is being shared with Crunchyroll now, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. So I think maybe it actually has it now. Anyways. And gang we're at. Drama. I love Death Note. It's a classic. Attack on Titan, Kill la Kill. Great Pretender on Netflix is a great show if anybody's ever interested. And more, for sure. Lastly, I've watched a lot of romance anime, and oh my god, no, my favorite romance anime isn't on here. Kaguya-sama. I love Kaguya-sama. Love is War. That is such a fantastic show. Can't believe I forgot to put it here. Anyways, Nisekoi. I definitely grew up, kind of watching Nisekoi. Your Lie in April. That one made me cry. Actually, chat, can I get real for a second? I cry at almost every anime. I don't know why, but sometimes I'll just watch the newest episode of One Piece, and as soon as Luffy does something cool, I just start to tear up. It's like I get too into the show or something, but that's just me. What are we saying here in chat? What album, 1 or 2? Oh, right. What album? The last one there. I love that. I love the anime so much. 2, by the way, not 1. Definitely not 1. White Album 2 for sure. I loved White Album 2 so much that after I watched it, I actually downloaded the English visual novel and played it. Also, that was my very first visual novel, and I did not know that these novels are so yabe. Oh my god, yabe. ビエンってやばいよ。マジでやばい。知らなかったけど、エッチなシーンとかも多いし、驚いたけど、とにかく。Yeah, I didn't realize they were so kind of lewd at times. What else is in the chat here? Check out Maga's Bride. Ooh, I gotta watch that. I haven't actually seen it. It got really good reviews though, from what I heard. Season 3 hype. I think you mean for Kaguya-sama, right? I'm kind of catching up here. Yeah, Kaguya-sama season 3 coming out soon. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm actually really excited for that. Oh, I could have included Overlord here as well for Isekai. I'm a big fan of Overlord. And I think Overlord, is it 4 now? Is coming out in the summer. It's so beautiful though, you'll cry. Actually, that's why I held off watching it, because like I said, I'm a bit of a soft boy. And I just felt like I would burst into tears if I tried to watch those kinds of shows. So sometimes I wait till I'm really sad, and then I'll just watch a bunch of sad anime. and it makes me feel better sometimes. All-time favorites. Okay. I will check it out in the near future, chat. I promise. Okay, should we continue to the next page? I think we should. I think this is the last slide, but this is just kind of some goals I thought I would mention. You know, being my first stream and all, and then like long term and short term. So, of course, this is up for it's all up for speculation. Just things I would like to do. So, in the short term, I would love to release a full cover song. There's obviously a lot of steps that goes into that, like getting the video for it, getting the mix for the song, so it doesn't get copyright striked, and also recording vocals that aren't like abhorrently bad. So I need to practice my voice. I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube and get monetized. This is obviously a ways away at the moment, but if something happens and I start to gain some traction, I would appreciate being monetized by YouTube. I think that unlocks the community tab, so I can make community posts. Like I can actually post my calendars, which would be nice for my schedule. I mean, and yeah, I could turn on super chats, that kind of stuff. That would be nice for sure. So. Earn enough in donations to commission more art, overlays, and transitions, etc. So, as I mentioned, I made all my overlays by myself. Hello, welcome. You're not too late. We're just talking about some of my goals, and anything you missed, check it out on the VOD after if you like. But yeah, so that would be really nice. I want some like high quality transitions, high quality overlays that really showcase my character. I'd also love to have like a backdrop which has like the sign Apollo for my host club in there. Oh man, that would be so awesome. Where was I? Right. I'd also like to establish a fan base. I'm a bit of a nobody still, so growing is of course a goal of anyone who streams, I would assume. And what I really want to grow is a bit of a community, a fan base that is, excited and engaged in my streams. It likes me for who I am, as a host and just as a personality in general. That would be great. Yeah. I think that's why I became a streamer, to hopefully get a fan base going. Your avatar looks so good. Oh, thank you. You're gonna make me blush. A host club grind set. Yep. Actually, you know what? Like host clubs, the hosts work so hard to stand out. Like getting to become head host of Club Apollo was not easy. You have no idea how many bottles of champagne I drank on behalf of like my senpai hosts until eventually I rose to the top. And now I can get away if you're just drinking the finer wines, the finer champagnes, the sparklings, cocktails as you will. And onto some long-term goals now. So these are starting to become more dreams at this point, but let a host by dream, hey? I'd love to release an original MV written by me. So that's a bit far off, of course, but he has expensive taste. Oh, I have very expensive taste. You better watch out, chat. Yeah, so releasing an original MV, that would be so exciting. I've written like lyrics and stuff before, but I've never really committed seriously to anything. So, of course, it would be themed my character, because why else? My character, myself, naturally. And it would require again, like a music video, create someone to create the track for me because I have no musical know-how. So that's why it's a bit of a dream. But do a cooking stream. I can see myself doing this, but I just lack the streaming equipment for it at the moment. So I'd have to grow, hopefully earn some money for donations to ideally be able to afford buying any sort of equipment I would need, to like position a camera, get a camera, and then have it around like my stove or whatever it'd be. prove to myself that I have what it takes. So, yeah, I mean, I think this is anybody's goal. Is everybody wants to prove to themselves that they're good enough, right? And that's why it's long term, because I think I never want to be satisfied with where I'm at. I want to be happy with where I'm at, but like just keep in mind that this is just the beginning. I intend to grow. I intend to do more exciting streams. This is just a taste of what I'm capable of. And this is just a taste of what I will become capable of as well. So there's going to be a lot of room for growth. Every week, I hope to do some unique streams. You know, I'd love to divide and conquer, plan some fun, events with my chat. And, the tricky thing about this, right, is I have so many ideas of things I want to do, things I want to try. There are some wonderful people I've met that I'd love to collab with more as well. But it really just kind of comes down to I don't want to, put all of my time and effort into my very, very best ideas before I get some growth, right? So like if I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, I would probably go all in on like the things that I'm trying to accomplish, I would go all in to attempt to be successful. And of course, I'm already giving it my all, but I think that would allow some more room for growth, and I would love to get to that point someday. And lastly, model upgrades and new outfits, because I mean, as I mentioned, I love fashion, and outfits aren't cheap, but in the future, maybe we'll get some new stuff for the model. We'll get some new outfits to try on, some fresh drip, some wet drip, if you will. Yeah. You want Happy Jake? He's teasing us. Aw, maybe I am. You'll never know. And yeah, I think this is the end of the slides. That was a lot to go through, hey? I've got a lot of stories, lots of fun stuff to talk about too, moving forward. But that's just kind of a little bit about me, general stuff. Oh, did somebody just subscribe? I think I heard the clinking noise, but I didn't. Oh, there it is. Thank you for becoming a regular. Thank you. There, you can see my what do you call it? Notification kind of alert box. That's what it's called, alert box. Some wine glasses clinking. Okay, let's go over to chatting, and we'll turn on some BGM too. Let's kind of relax, everyone. Let me just sit up here. Stretch the legs, everyone. All right, let's get the arms up in the air. Okay. Yeah. Otsukaresama. Everyone, thank you so much for listening intently to my self-introduction. I think we'll just take it easy now and chat for a little bit and then wrap up soon, I think. Right. So, like I mentioned, this is my very first stream ever. So there's probably some things I want to tweak in the settings for future streams. One thing I want to mention is, do you guys know Marshmallows? It's like a Q&A website that a lot of VTubers use. And I have my own Marshmallow page. So if you have any questions, schedule is on my Twitter. Twitter is linked to my YouTube page. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a community tab at the moment, so I can't post my schedule there, but you can find it pinned on my Twitter page at the top. So yeah, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, things you might be curious about, or comments to leave, even just to say, I enjoyed your debut, or I enjoyed your lore video, I would really appreciate that. There's a link to my Marshmallow. I'll go ahead and pin that to the chat there. And it's also linked at the top of my Twitter page. So if you ever want to leave me a message or a comment, then you can click on the Marshmallows and write in some Q&A questions there, and I'll answer them. Actually, tomorrow, If you check my Twitter, you will see that my stream for tomorrow will be answering any marshmallows I receive and then playing some solo Phasmophobia. Yeah, you heard me. A lot of streamers play Phasmophobia in a group. I mean, most people in general play Phasmophobia in a group. And as much as I prefer that, I'm going to challenge myself. And yeah, solo. I'm going to go in. We might even go for like Asylum. Oof, I think I might have a heart attack. Yeah, no, not fearless. Just brave enough to be stupid. That's about it. Not nightmare mode though. Maybe professional mode. Not nightmare mode. That is too scary. I would be crying the whole stream. I mean, I probably will be crying the whole stream anyways. But yeah. And then on Tuesday it will be my was it house flipper stream, right? Where I'll be renovating houses and trying to sell them for a profit. Oh, you know what, chat? One thing we haven't done yet that I think would be pretty fun is checking out my full model. What do we think about that? Yeah? Why are you like this? Well, you know. Yeah, I got a lot of Phasmo fans in the chat here. People can relate, they understand. All right, let's take a peek-see at my model here because hopefully you guys like it. I also forgot to mention my charm points. So ちょっとこれからモドロの紹介をすると思ってます。みんなどうかな? Okay, so first things first. What are those? What are those? Put a little tap dance. Tap dance. Oh yeah. Shoe reveal. Yep. Big shoes, pog. You like those red socks? Yeah? Yeah? You want to sniff them? No? Okay. Continuing on. Ooh. Yeah, more casual on bottom because we gotta move around, you know? Being a host, I'm an entertainer. I gotta be able to maneuver. So I got these comfy loafers that I bought. Right. Just some nice dress pants. Check out this leg reveal. I'm sorry to say that I don't have very thick thighs. You'll have to forgive me. But I do have some very clean pants. モデレーターになれますか? ダメですよ. Where are we at? Soft play. Aw. Fit on point, step on me. Ooh. All right, we'll step on you, chat, a little bit. How does that? Okay, that's enough. I've got a kind of a loose fitting, kind of dress shirty like sweater almost underneath here. A nice kind of plaid checkered print. And as you can see, it kind of peeks through my jacket as we move up. Since you guys like my hands so much too, you can peep those. This one's kind of shy apparently. My belt's kind of hiding behind my jacket there. And see the buttons. Don't they look so nice? Yeah, my model mama, Kamijo-san, did such a good job, right? And here's my turtleneck. Oh. Hey, that's pretty bog. Okay, no more Luca impression. Yeah. So I think the main points here that I like to point out are my bow accents on my neck and on my earring, and potentially in other places, but you'll never see those ones. But yeah, so isn't this just so cute? Definitely, I think my charm points are these little bows, for sure. Check out the earring, hey? Isn't that just so nice? So, where were we, right? As you can see, my eyes are a little bit of a mix. They're like a limey yellow on the top and a bit of a blue towards the bottom. It almost looks like I have tears in my eyes, but I assure you it's just the color. tears in the eyes are only an occasional thing, once a day or so. I'm just kidding. This feels kind of intimate, chat. I'm kind of staring into your soul, hey? Ooh. Let's zoom out a little bit. And here's my hair. It's very cute, hey? Check it out from the side, yeah? It's the perfect length. I have to get it cut frequently to keep it this way, but it is worth it. I promise you. All right. Do Lucy. I'm not capable of doing Lucy. I also have a secret announcement that I'm not going to make this stream, but on my, I think it's either going to be my next Sunday stream or next weekend, I will have a big announcement. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. All right. I think we're going to wrap it up for today, but one more time, thank you so much for coming out to my debut stream. It really means the world to me, and I promise this is just the beginning. I look forward to hanging out with you guys from now on, and thanks so much for giving me a chance. 皆さん、俺の初配信に参加してくれて本当にありがとうございます。なんかすごく頑張りましたと、これからも全力で頑張りたいと思っています。では、ちょっと今日のところは終わりにしましょうかな。Good stream. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. 皆さんお疲れ様。So, I'll talk to you guys later then. Lots of love from the chat. Thanks so much. みんな、じゃあね。Peace. バイバイ。はい。また明日ね。See you guys tomorrow.